Hey guys, it's Nachauntae. Welcome to my channel. If you've been following along, you know that despite this pandemic trying to hold me back, I've made it to Africa, more specifically Botswana, and now I'm just trying to live my best life in the motherland. If you're new here, go check out the journey so far. I've linked the playlist I've made to document this journey above. So currently I'm partway through my third week here. I've been on a self-imposed quarantine for the first 2 weeks. Yes, it is self-imposed because there is no requirement in Botswana for you to quarantine when you arrive. All you need to have is a negative COVID test within 72 hours of departure in your home country. And as you know, if you have been following along, I've already done 3 different COVID tests for this trip, 2 before I even left, and then one's at the airport in Botswana. But really, I feel like you just really never know, and it's better to be safe than sorry. You may think it's a little bit of an overkill or whatever, but you know, it's my life, and that's what I did. So what have I been doing these last 2 weeks? Let's find out. So welcome to my crib. This is where I've been staying for the last few weeks. It's super cute and has everything that I needed. Sorry, it's kind of a mess. I took this video after being here for a few days, so my stuff is just literally everywhere. But you get the gist of it. I've got a nice little living area at the entrance, a kitchen, bathroom, and bedroom, of course. Especially during the first week, my jet lag was really bad. It is a 7-hour time difference from Toronto, and I was just literally tired all day, every day. I would wake up consistently between like 4 to 5 a.m. and not be able to go back to sleep, but then still be too tired to actually get up. So I would just lay there for a couple of hours until like I got too hungry to ignore it anymore. And then I would try to be a little bit productive in the day, but then I would get tired maybe around like 2-ish, so I would take a nap, which was normally maybe like 2 to 3 hours. And then I would wake up and normally just chill, and then I'd probably be ready and back in bed by like 8-9 o'clock. Yeah, I was just a mess. It was a mess. The second week was a little bit better. I was able to sleep in until about like 7 or 8 a couple of the days and didn't nap, so I was like really proud of myself. But prior to leaving for this trip, I was almost never awake before like 11 a.m. I think there's just something about being here that just makes you want to wake up early and just get your day started. Like just because the sun is just bright, it's shining, it's in your face. It's just like, come on, get up. We gotta start the day.
Good morning. It's like 6:30 a.m. I am up. I feel like I've been up for the last like hour, but I was like trying to go back to sleep because when am I ever up this early? But I just can't sleep anymore. It's my first full day in Botswana. I really kind of relax, take it all in. But I feel like I can't sleep away the day. So it's day one, morning one. It's about 9 a.m.
in Botswana. I think it's probably like we're 8 hours, so it's 1 a.m. in back in Toronto. I think I slept really well. It's been a pretty slow morning. I've been up for a while, just kind of chilling. I had my first bug experience, so I just woke up and there was like a cockroach on the floor, just like turned over, like it was dying because of the spray, but its like legs were moving. It was really, yeah, it was a lot. I have a really I have a really big fear of bugs, so it's gonna be interesting for sure. But I'm up for the challenge. I'll get through it. By the end of this trip, I should be over it. I should be fine. I mean, I survived. I made it. So now I'm just outside having breakfast. It's honestly so peaceful and relaxing out here. I feel like I could just chill here all day. I'm planning to really just have a chill, lazy day. I think I might just get my computer, work outside, do a bit of editing, and yeah, just hang out, maybe unpack, go through my stuff, figure out what I need, all that kind of stuff, and it should be good. Good morning, guys. It is the morning of day 3, and I'm feeling good. I had another like super early morning. I think I've been up since like 5. It's about 8:30ish, almost 9 a.m. now. I decided to finally get up and have some breakfast and get dressed and figure out what I'm gonna do with my day. And yeah, but I have a story for you guys. So last night, I killed my second bug, but this one was a little different. So I woke up at probably around like 2, 3, go to the bathroom, and then I used my flashlight to do my check to make sure that there's nothing around because, as I said, I'm highly averse to bugs, so super cautious. So the way was clear, went to the bathroom, did my business, and then I come back and I'm just kind of standing in like the kitchen area because I was kind of hungry. I was thinking that maybe, I wanted a snack or something. And I was trying to decide if I should do that or just have some water. And in the midst of that, I just decided that I would have some water. And so I got the water and I was going back into my room. And in between the crack of the door, there was just like this bug watching me. So I'm like standing on like the living room side, and which is like over here. And the room is right across from me. And then the kitchen is over here. So I'm standing there, the bug's there, and I swear I was just like standing there staring at it for like a good like 5 minutes. We were having a face off. And I guess it got tired of waiting, so it started to move. And I just didn't know what to do, so I was still like standing there. I was like, okay, let's just see where it's gonna go. So it starts moving, it goes across the room, and then it like stops in front of a pair of my shoes that were on the floor. I guess it felt like this was a good hiding spot. I couldn't see it anymore. It couldn't see me at least. But I was like, no, don't get comfy by my shoes. This isn't gonna happen. So I like threw one of my slippers at it. And then it like ran under the counter, like behind the garbage can. And all I was thinking is I have like this bug spray, but it's like on the other side of the kitchen. And I'm just like, how can I get it? I don't want to like walk past the bug to go get it. So I'm just like, ugh. So I'm just like standing there. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So then I just like threw my other slipper at the garbage can. And then it like kind of ran around the counter towards more into the kitchen. So then I had a pathway. So I like ran, got the spray, and then like peeked around the counter. And it was just like sitting in a corner because there was nowhere for it to go. And I just sprayed that sucker, and he didn't want to die. So he's still just like, you know, trying to run away or whatever. So we sprayed him again. And then he went beside this little like table that's there, and then he like flipped over and he was just dead. And the most horrible part I think about it is that they're there and they're dying, but like their legs are still moving, and it just makes my skin like itchy and oh my god. So I was like, okay, so I know that, you know, it's gonna die there, but like I don't want to just leave it and wake up and it still be there. I feel like that's gonna be way worse. So I was like, hey, I gotta like dispose of it. So first I got my shoe and I like squished it a little bit because I was like, I need to make sure that you're like actually dead, because if you anyway were to like start moving once this process started, I think I would die. I don't think, there's no way I would make it. So I squished it. And then I have like this little fly swatter. So I like moved the garbage closer, opened it, and then I used the fly swatter to like kind of pick it up and then just like dumped in the garbage, threw some tissue on it, and was done. And I was like really proud of myself because that is not something that I would normally do. So yeah, I think I'm day 3, getting the hang of it. It was just a spider, but I'm not even a spider. I don't know what kind of bug it was. It was just a big bug. So I'm super proud of myself. So just wanted to share. So in between my constant sleeping, I was just really focused on relaxing and doing just as little as possible, which was a really nice change of pace for me because I'm kind of always doing the most. I spent time dancing. Saturday. It's officially 1 week since I've been here, so I decided to have breakfast outside. Just cereal and some fruit, but it's just so nice, and I wake up so early, and it's just so nice in the mornings. So it'll be good to be outside. I spent time reading by the pool. Gonna go sit by the pool and read. It's definitely my favorite spot now.
Tryna get physical, your man, he's so typical. Never get what them say. I'm trying to chill behind this breeze on this day. Break day, true life.
I spent a lot of time exercising. Oh my gosh, I literally just had the craziest experience with this little like gecko lizard thingy. Like, it wasn't like huge, it was probably like this big, including its tail, so it was like super small, but I just had to hunt that shit down. So let's step back. So I'm in my room and I'm just kind of like going through my stuff, was organizing, and I happened to look up and see it just like on the very top of the ceiling. And as per usual, I just kind of like stepped back and was staring at it, like, again, having no idea what the hell I wanted to do, trying to figure out what I was gonna do, how I was gonna like get rid of it or whatever. So I was just like staring at it for like 10 minutes, I swear. And then I decided to use this broom. So I got the broom. I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and like smash it, whatever. So sorry, my heart's just like still racing because, and this happened like almost an hour ago, but like I'm still just like my heart is racing. So yeah, so then because I was like in the middle of doing stuff, like there was stuff all over the bed, and I was like, well, I need to move everything out of the way as much as possible, like just in case like it falls and doesn't die or whatever. So I kind of just like moved everything over to the side of the bed as much as possible and off of the like dresser. And then I was like, all right, I got this. So at first it was kind of like too high, I couldn't even reach it with the broom, so I like took like a water bottle and I threw it at it to try and get it to move down more on the wall, which it did. So then I was like, okay, and I like braced myself and went to hit it, and I got it, but like who knows where it went. So I'm just like, now I'm like super nervous, like what is going on? So the wardrobe thing is kind of high, so I got like a stool. At first I thought it like fell right on that because it was just like right there, so I thought it fell on top of that. So I got like a stool and I was using like my swatter to just like to see if it was there, like to just kind of like wipe the top of it to see if it was there, and it wasn't there. So I'm like, what the hell, where could it be? And there's nothing on the floor. So then I'm like, holy shit, like it's on the bed. So I literally slowly took every single thing off the bed, like one by one, and was like shaking it out to make sure that there was nothing in there. And there was nothing there. So I'm like, am I going crazy? Like, I know that there was this lizard thing here. Like, I know it was here. Where could it possibly have gone? So, oh my gosh. So I was like, okay, well, it has to be in here somewhere. So I ended up like moving the wardrobe out and the fan, and then all that's left in here is the bed. So I was like, okay, well, that's what's gonna have to be. So I like stripped the bed, moved the pillows, took the sheets off, just to make sure again that somehow it wasn't wrapped up. It wasn't wrapped up in it, which it wasn't. So I was like, okay, what now? So then I decided, okay, well, maybe it wasn't dead and it like crawled under the bed or like on the wall or something. So I decided to move the bed. So I'm like moving the bed, check the side of the bed, on the side of the wall, or on the floor, nothing's there. So then I move it forward and I had a feeling, so I like moved it a bit away, like the headboard away from the wall, and then there it was, just like chilling on the wall. And I'm like, oh my, like I killed you. Like I don't understand how you're still alive. So anyways, so there it was. So I'm like, okay, I still need to get it. So I got the broom. So I'm standing on the bed now. I got the broom and it's like a really weird angle. So I have to like hit it down. So I'm like hitting it down, like trying to like smash it. But it's like gets away. It doesn't matter. I don't get it. So now I'm like, okay, so now I have to move the bed again to see, like, I guess it's trying to stay under the bed where it's thinks it's safe. So I move the bed again. It's not there. I'm like, this makes no sense. So I'm just like, I'm continuing like moving the bed side to side, and then I see it again on the other wall. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to smash it. Can't get it. And then I'm moving it again. Like I'm literally moved the bed like 50 times. Like it doesn't even make sense. And it wasn't there. So I'm like, where is this? I tried to use the broom to like sweep under the bed to try and like push it out where would be able to see it or get it to do something, and it wasn't. So I was like, this makes no sense. So the bed, it actually has like those slat boards so you could see under the mattress, but obviously I was not about to take up a whole mattress. Like I was hot, sweaty, like I was doing the most at this point. But I'm like, there's literally no way that I can go to sleep knowing that this thing is in here, because how could I possibly, like, no, there's no way. If I didn't know, it's a completely different story, but I know it's here. Like, I seen it. I know it's here. So, yeah, so then I decide to lift like half of the bed up while I'm on it just to like see if I can see where it is. So I first do like the top part of the bed. I'm standing on the back and I lift up the top of the mattress and I see nothing. I'm like, okay. So then I decide to do that the other way. So I lift the bottom of the mattress and then there it is. It's like an inch, 2 inches from the actual end of the bed. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't actually get it through the slats because the space is not big enough. So I put the mattress back down and I get like the bug spray that I have, which really doesn't do much to them at all. It just kind of like slows them down. So I get that, but it's like really powerful. So I get it and I lift up the mattress and it's still there. And I spray it, but I spray it towards the outside of the bed so that it will be uncovered and I could actually get it. So I do that, I spray it, and it's now outside. It's from under the bed, and I'm looking at it, and I took one of the like wooden shelves from the wardrobe, and I just like smashed it like flat, I had to get it. And then I got it, and guys, I've never been like so terrified, but yet so proud of myself all at the same time, because I hunted that shit down. Like I was on a mission. Like I tell you guys, by the time I was done, like I was sweating profusely. Like you would think I just like ran a mile or something. Like I had to go shower and just like decompress
like, because it was just all way too much. But I did it, I got it, and yeah, so now I'm good. So I hunted down my first lizard.
And then I also just spent time enjoying being out in nature. Like, honestly, guys, just look how beautiful it is. Oh, and this big guy came to welcome me, but he's a little shy. Guys, it's officially day 15. My 2-week quarantine is over. I made it. I made it. I don't know how I made it, but it actually wasn't that bad. It's been really relaxing and chill, and I feel very like rested, and I think I'm finally over like the jet lag and everything like that. So I am super excited that it is over. So now that the quarantine is done, my journey can continue. Unfortunately, this last week has just been like raining every day, and it's supposed to continue at least for the next couple of days, which sucks for me personally because I hate the rain. But it's also extremely rare for Botswana because it really is like a desert. So when it rains, the Botswanas really love it. Anyways, so I should be stopping at a local art store this weekend so I can pick up some supplies and finally paint. I feel like I'm kind of going through withdrawals, so I'm super excited for that. Maybe by next week, I'll have created my first masterpiece in Africa. There are so many random ideas and concepts just in my head, but I haven't really locked in on anything in particular yet, so we'll just have to wait and see. Be sure to subscribe to find out. Please also like the video and comment below what you guys think my first adventure in Africa should be. Maybe I'll explore the city, do a safari, or something else. Let me know what you think. I will see you guys next week.